Beautiful people, welcome to my self-help channel. I am so excited that you're joining me today. My name is Fereniki and I have been on the self-help journey myself the last 15 years of my life, and I am super excited to be sharing with you all of my tips, experiences and mistakes so you can avoid them in your own life. My dad used to say growing up that it's much smarter to learn from other people's mistakes rather than your own. So this week's video is about how the three main ways on how to be successful and confident with your career and pursuing your dreams. So if you're interested in that topic, please watch until the end of the video to find out how to do it. In the meantime, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for the best self-help advice out there. And I'll see you on the other side. All right, ready? Let's go into it. So, the three ways that you can feel confident and pursue your dreams and ambitions and fulfill your desires for work. Number one is quite important to identify first and foremost what is your skill set. What is the unique set of gifts and talents that you have, you bring to the table, that you're incredible and nobody else has as much as you do. So skill set, so sit down and write down what is your unique skill set, what is your unique talents and gifts that you have. And then on the other side, also think about what sets your heart on fire. What do you care about the most? What are you passionate about? And those might be interlinked, but they might not be the same thing. So being able to identify and being able to articulate both is quite important because it will set you up for success. For me, for example, it has been very, very challenging for me to combine the two, because my skill set is sales. I have been working in commercial roles, in customer acquisition roles and account management for the last 7 years. So I have developed that skill set a lot, and I am really, really good at that. And I'm confident and I know how to do that better than a lot of other people. But that is not what sets my heart on fire. Of course, I get a certain satisfaction from achieving my goals and closing business, and there's a thrill there, but that is not what sets my heart on fire. And it might be like small pieces of gratification, but it's not lasting. So what is actually setting my heart on fire, and that took me years and years and years to identify, is the thrill and fascination of discovering new pieces of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So being able to understand how my childhood dynamics have been affecting my relationships, or how the universal laws work and how to co-create with the universe. This kind of discoveries is what's thrilling to me. That's what I am so passionate about, and that's why I have dedicated the last 15 years of my life doing that. So I compromised a lot. Like, obviously I have been studying and working all of these years, but for example, I've never watched any series on Netflix. I never watched any. Because I am reading books on personal development, on psychology, on philosophy. I am doing other things that are more, as I said, fascinating and passionate, that I have passion about. So again, don't judge me. I'm not judging anybody that is actually watching Netflix. I'm not saying that it's something bad. I'm just saying that, my priorities, it's just a personal preference, right? So for me, this is very important. I find huge pleasure from it, from discovering new knowledge and wisdom, that I can't actually give it up for Netflix. So that's what it is. But being able to identify that for yourself will be hugely beneficial. Number two way on being able to be successful and confident at work is to honor your emotions and your thoughts. Very often we go ahead with what is common sense or what is common theme. You very often see that because my parents were all lawyers, or my family, I'm coming from a lawyer family. It might be, it's not the case for me, but I'm just saying that some people feel like that I need to follow that path too, or because my parents were doctors, I need to be that too. Being able to, or lots of people nowadays go for what profession pays better, but yes, that is good, that is smart to look at, but in the long term it's not going to be sustainable, because you would need to spend 8 hours of your day every single day doing that, and if that's not what your heart says, you're going to be miserable. And that's the reality of it. You know, it's not like we don't live anymore in you know, back in the day where you would get one job and you'll figure it out and you'll stay within the company and just be okay. Nowadays we're not just looking for a job, we're looking for fulfillment, we're looking for what will make us happy. So we cannot really make decisions based on just getting a job, because that's not going to be sustainable for the rest of your life. So honoring your emotions, honoring what feels good when you go to a new environment, in a new company, you get the vibe of the office. You see how people feel. So always honor that, always believe in that. If you're looking for a company, a co-founder, a partner for your business, always get that feeling of how does that feel? And always be able to communicate those feelings. Don't be afraid because it's a working environment that we shouldn't be talking about feelings. That's not the truth. Whatever you feel, honor that, own that, and being able to articulate that. If you don't agree with something, but talk about it and mention it. And of course, if a company doesn't have values that you feel aligned with, then don't join that company or that group of people. Or, you know, don't do anything that is not aligned with your own values, because that would be self-betrayal, betraying yourself. So, and I know, sorry, I had to sneeze. So, the third way to be confident and thrive in your own career and work and go for your dreams is to, once you have identified what is your unique skill set and what sets your heart on fire, and when you are able to honor and communicate your feelings, your emotions, and your values very clearly, then you'll be able to find what is attracting to you, what is for you, essentially, what is the most suitable job, the most suitable career path for you. So whether that is consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't really matter, because it will be what is the most authentic path for you. And the third piece that you need to do is really dedicate yourself into that service. Dedicate yourself into serving people with whatever is your path. Dedicate yourself in not look for what this can give you, what is the money or the titles or all of that, but it's more about the service that you do. And if you give significance to the service that you provide, if you know that what you provide is valuable for other people, that makes you feel so good about yourself, and in the long term it's so rewarding in so many ways. So I think that's quite important, to dedicate yourself by serving others, and you will always take that back, because it's energy, right? That what we put outside into the world will come back to us every single time. So to summarize again everything, the 3 ways on how to be confident at work is, first of all, identify what is your unique skill set, talents and gifts, together with what sets your heart on fire. If you cannot combine the two, you will not be successful and fulfilled in the long term. It has to be both. You have to be authentic with what you do. Number 2 is honor your feelings and thoughts. Honor what you feel, communicate that clearly in order to bring about the change that you want. Because let's be honest, we don't live in a world where everything is perfect. So by being able to articulate what you want, have an impact, and align your values with the company's values, that will make a huge difference, and not be part of the political part of it, because it just doesn't serve anybody. And number 3 is to really dedicate yourself into that service. Dedicate yourself into serving through what it is that you are passionate about, and in the long term that will be hugely rewarding, because whatever you put out into the world, that will come back to you. Because at the end of the day, you don't just want a good paid job. You really want something that will fulfill you, and something that you feel that has impact and adds value to other people's life. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what has been your experience when it comes to your career path and how confident you felt at work. Let me know if you have any other themes or ideas for my next videos, and I will be back next week. Speak to you all soon. Thank you.